all the quarterly filings have come out, and the biggest one that everybody be talking about is none other than our President of the United States.
3,700 trades over one quarter. That amounts to
an average of 59 per day, 9 per hour.
He claimed that some pharmaceutical companies were building their own U.S. manufacturing facilities, but said they can get here a lot faster by using this great company. Isn't that nice?
Did anything happen on that same day that he
no,
took
it was
a
just
tour
a
of
nice
Thermo Fisher?
tour he did.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, I'm seeing Trump did not mention that the same day of the tour, March 11th, he purchased between $15,000 and $50,000 of Thermo Fisher stock.
Oh. He did break the law. He didn't report these within 45 days. He missed the deadline for those trades. So he was fined $200. So that's good. That is good.
That'll probably stop him from doing it again. Because we're going to get to the DOJ slush fund.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, the January 6ers are kind of like our Native Americans.
How so?
They deserve every pay. How so?
Oh, you mean because the one guy was wearing that headdress?
They're fighting to get their country back.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There was a guy in a headdress.
Uh-huh.
There's gotta be one more.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Wow, we made a huge investment in ourselves. We
got 10 floors in downtown New York.
In downtown New York,
we
these
now
are our
have 1,200 employees.
Mm-hmm. Just in this location alone.
Yeah, don't mind the Spotify logos. That has nothing to do with our new acquisition.
Boy, how about that crystal ball or the mirror ball, the disco ball logo that they're using on the... You don't have Spotify
I don't have
anymore.
Spotify.
Don't say that in here,
Oh,
man.
No, I do have Spotify, though.
Man,
no, I do have Spotify still.
Jeez Louise, you're going to get us... They're going to kick us out a window.
I like the disco ball.
We are coming to you live from 4 World Trade Center on the 70th floor. 70th? Is that where we are?
I think we're on the 70th floor. I forgot to give you your little...
Are you kidding me? Folks, for the audio listener, he got me a neverforget.org 9/11 memorial rubber bracelet.
Well, Ben was late, and so I was like, what am I going to do?
I was a little late. I'll talk all about it. I got attacked by a cat. We're going to talk about that in the bonus. BenandEmilShow.com.
But so I had to kill some time. I went to the Greek Orthodox Church first. And then I went and I saw the 2 massive holes.
He was spit. He texted me and he said, "I'll be spitting in the."
I know there's one guy
fountain."
out there going, "Are they talking about my mom?" After I said the 2 massive holes thing.
Well, hey everybody, we got a great episode for you. We're going to be talking about all the quarterly filings have come out. They've officially dropped. And the biggest one that everybody be talking about is none other than our President of the United States.
He might be the greatest trader in the history of the world.
He might be the greatest trader in the history of the world, and I mean that in the 2 ways you can spell trader.
Nice.
AI and AD. Trader.
Yeah, no, I know. AIT and AD.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about all of that stuff because there is some... Because at first blush, when I saw this headline, I was like, all right, give me a break. Come on.
That's how I was, too. And that was kind of my whole thing. I remember, I can't remember who it was. I think it was David Sirota. And he was talking about how annoying it is because people will be like, why isn't anyone doing anything? Why isn't anyone shining a light on this? And he's like, and if you don't know, David Sirota he now has The Lever. It's that news organization. And he's just been a journalist forever. He was a speechwriter for Bernie Sanders, I think. And he was like, we do so much coverage of this stuff, but everyone is so immune to it. They just go you do a story about how the president traded 3,700 times in a quarter, and everyone just goes like, "Ugh, dude, yeah, we know." And so I'm like, God, I gotta get out of that mindset where you're just like
flooding the zone, man.
Who gives? Yeah, of course he traded a bunch. Of course he's the most corrupt man. But then you start looking at this and you're like, this is bananas.
It is bananas. It's truly cuckoo bananas, gorilla bananas. Like monkey at the zoo, crate full of bananas.
It's stuff we had been covering for a long time. Remember, who was that guy? He was your arch nemesis on Twitter for a long time. He was, Zach Morris, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
He's basically doing like Zach Morris level shit, but just with
Of pumping?
Yeah, but with the power of the
Get a pump.
presidency.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you ironed your shirt for today. It looks good. Your shirt is definitely not wrinkled. You know what
He's
it is?
literally wearing a t-shirt with holes in it.
And fold marks in it. This is my
podcasting shirt.
This is my podcasting shirt.
Isn't it hard to not?
What? What? Comment? Isn't it hard to what?
We're in World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like hard not to think about it. And
oh, wow. Interesting.
honestly, it was fine until they put me in this room. It's like all outside here, as you could see, there's like 360 you could see.
I wish you guys could see
honestly, it's an insane view.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we just won't have any idea if
it's 767 plowed
Sure.
through here. Oh man, what if for a brief second you made eye contact with the pilots and they came in and we both just and then poof, it's over.
Into here. What an embarrassing way to die. We're just
Podcasting.
and they can recover the footage. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Anyway, so that's interesting because I'm not thinking about that at all. We're gonna do that, and maybe if we got time, we're gonna talk about the China summit and all the magical things that came out of that. But first, hey, I got a credit card alert for you guys. Creditcardlist.com. You know the American Express Gold personal card that I love so well?
No, I don't know it. I have it.
The bonus on it is up to I want to say 150,000 points.
Damn, that's usually platinum.
Sorry,
level
excuse
stuff.
me. It's 100,000 points.
100's
but
great.
normally it's it's like 75.
Yeah.
So it's a temporary thing. You have to spend $8,000 in the first 6 months, which ain't bad, man. And this is my daily card that I spend with. So go get that. Go get that ish.
If you like flying Delta, it's a good transfer partner.
Yeah. I had a nice flight out here.
What'd you fly?
Delta on a 767. Yeah.
I had a baby. I was on Delta. I had a baby-filled flight. It's just babies all the way down.
Baby, was it? Oh, it might have been Baby Airways operated by Delta.
I think it was in partnership.
They should have a Baby Airways.
I would
Babies
love that
fly the damn plane. Can you imagine a baby airplane crashing in here? And the baby pilot's looking at you.
It was not a terrorist attack.
No, it's just an accident. Babies have accidents, man. Anyway.
Crying 11.
Crying 11?
Instead of 9/11,
It's
crying 11.
Crying 11? Like CRINE?
We'll cut that one out. It didn't. I thought crying 11 was gonna hit a little harder.
No, it's spelled like.
Do you have to take that?
That's you. And it's spelled like how Black Twitter spells crine. CRINE. Crine.
Crying 11.
Crine 11. So the quarterly filings are out, and it's a big deal because you guys are probably going to hear this name a lot more. His name is Leopold Aschenbrenner, and maybe his photo can pop up here if Conman can pop it up. Really hot guy.
He's a hot, sexy man.
He's hot. Not only is he physically hot, but he is he's like the hottest guy out there on
like physically hot to the touch. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he's hot like all the definitions. Every definition. He's physically hot to the touch.
Running a fever.
He's running a fever constantly. It's because he's like Dutch or something. The Dutch run hot. And he left OpenAI famously and started because he was concerned about security issues. And he started a hedge fund, and it went from, I want to say, a couple $100 million in assets under management to over like $3 billion because the stocks that he picked just absolutely blew up. So everybody was anticipating his quarterly filing. So now, what are these quarterly filings? The name is 13F. That's the designation. That's the like type of filing.
And we might not have quarterly filings for that long.
You mean twice annual?
Yeah, aren't they trying to change it?
I think they are, and that would probably include these. But so they're a little bit misleading, right? Because they are delayed. We're technically getting old. It's at least 45 days old. So every hedge fund, every major player puts out these quarterly filings, and everybody kind of collectively loses their shit at it. And Leopold Aschenbrenner was like the main one. And you talk about people not knowing. It's really annoying because he has put options betting against some of the companies that he was previously long. And these they're either willfully, they're either being misleading for the sake of having a viral tweet, or they just don't know, because they would have you believe that this guy is betting billions of dollars.
I would probably go with being misleading for the sake of a viral tweet.
You think so? I think that some of these people are genuinely too stupid to understand.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. I think they don't care to understand, but so much of Twitter, maybe they changed it a little bit, but it was like people were really getting paid with the viral tweet.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think they changed a little bit, because now you see those community notes like, this is a stolen tweet for engagement.
Yeah. They are changing that, which
but the
is really
stolen
good.
tweet has like 100,000 likes, and it's like, guys, I don't know if you really stopped this one.
Yeah. Too late. Too little, too late. But so, for example, let's say I buy a put option betting against a company, and the put option is only like $5 million. Because options are leveraged, that $5 million option technically could control like $500 million. They call that the notional value, and that's what people are doing with these options in particular. They're going, "Oh my God, Leopold bet $1 billion against Intel." No, he fucking didn't. He bought like $10 million in options, probably as just like a hedge or something. Calm your shit.
It's very similar to the Warren Buffett is sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars in cash.
He is.
What does he? Yeah, but then it's like, what does he know? Why is he sitting on the sidelines? Does he see a crash coming?
Well, number one, he doesn't even he stepped down. That's what's especially annoying. It's like, oh, Warren Buffett. Yeah, shut the fuck up. He graduated. He graduated from the stock market.
Congrats.
Yeah, they did the they trotted him out. All the other graduates.
Who else was there?
Stock market graduates. Charlie's ghosts.
It's just them.
Charlie Munger's ghost.
It's just them two every time.
And who else graduated this year?
Come up with one more guy.
Michael Burry.
He's kind of graduating a little bit.
Yeah. So Berkshire Hathaway was the other one, and they made a few major changes because it's the first 13F since Buffett retired, and they got this new guy named Greg Abel. I literally kicked the box that she told me not to kick. But barely. I barely kicked it. And it's still blinking. The light is still blinking. Greg Abel. We'll see if he's able to pull a rabbit out of his hat. They disclosed a $2.6 billion stake in Delta. He tripled their Google stake, and they closed their Amazon stake and some major long-term holdings, MasterCard, Visa, and Charter Communications. They said, nah, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Sharks, I'm out.
For that reason, I'm out.
For that reason, make it work, people. I'm combining shows here.
I can't even keep
That's
up.
the Fashion Runway show. Project Runway. Tim Gunther.
Damn, dude, I've been seeing that Mr. Wonderful guy.
Oh, yeah.
More and more of him.
He looked like a frog.
That dude is like the most evil. He should have just stayed. I had never seen Shark Tank, so I didn't really know what
You've never seen Shark Tank?
No.
You just get the memes through...
I mean, I understand. You go on and you try to sell their business, and they're like, oh, so you want me to take 3%?
Yeah.
And give you...
And he sits like this.
All of them.
What's your fucking business?
Yeah.
You sell shoes? You're a fucking idiot. Okay, tell you what, I'll buy it for $50,000. 100%, take it or leave it. Fuck face. And then he just stares at you and berates the other sharks for making better deals. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, well, I'd never seen him on that. But now he's going on with this, I don't know, he's been making himself more and more public. And I'm just like, this is the biggest slime ball.
Do you see him wear a Pokemon card?
No.
He wore like I think he wore a Kobe Bryant, because, trading cards are now the hottest thing, thanks to fucking Jake Paul and Luke Paul or whatever his name is.
Jake Paul and Luke Paul.
Mm-hmm. The Paul brothers. And
the Logan brothers are here.
Logan.
Jake, Luke.
The Logan brothers.
Wait, what are their names?
Paul. I'm Luke Logan. This is my brother Paul Logan. Anyway, the Paul brothers are big into Pokemons. And yeah, Kevin Spacey or whatever his name is.
Kevin Spacey.
He wore it was like a $2 million Kobe Bryant rookie card.
How do you wear a card?
He's got it in the plastic, in the whatever they call it.
What
and
a dickhead.
And he wore it on like a $500,000 chain. Like, people shoot each other over, $500 shoes. Please, someone shoot him over that fucking rookie card.
I don't advocate that.
Hey, everybody, we got to take a quick break to talk about Superpower.
We got to talk about your health, okay?
Yeah, your health, man.
It's harder than ever to get a full picture of what your health looks like these days. If you're anything like me, you go to the doctor once a year. They do a physical, and you go, "What did you guys even check? What's going on?"
Yeah, man.
But luckily, Superpower has reached out to us, and honestly, it's incredible. It's one of these more affordable full-scale health programs, and I got my analysis done. It's incredible. I feel like I'm much more informed here.
They tell you everything about
I've got a much bigger picture of what's going on in my body, the things I actually need to be doing to maintain my health. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they give you an actionable health plan based on your results, including supplement recommendations and prescription suggestions like peptides that can be directly bought then through Superpower, so you don't have to go anywhere else. They also suggest lifestyle and behavioral adjustments, and you even get your true biological age that you can track over time. You know how old I am?
You know how old I am?
285. I am very old.
They told me I'm 31.
Wow, good for you. Yeah, so if each test you take, because it's not just a one-time thing, it tracks your results over your lifetime, and each test builds on the last, so you can see your progress year after year instead of starting over every January like you do with your normal doctor. They give you access to high-end concierge-level care at the best price on the market. Other testing services can charge up to $500, $1,000, sometimes even $1 million for similar or less. I'm kidding. It's not, but they do it for an affordable price.
Make this the year you stop guessing about your health with Superpower. For a limited time, our listeners get $20 off to unlock their new health intelligence. Head over to superpower.com and use code BAYES for $20 off your membership. That's code BAYES. And after you sign up, they'll ask you how you heard about Superpower. Do us a favor, if you could, and tell them the Ben and Emil Show sent you to support the show.
You don't have to. All right. Trump.
We got to get into it.
Shift gears here.
This is, I'm sure people have heard by now. Trump's filings came out, and it's astounding.
It's remarkable.
I had the same feeling of like, why bother with this? Of course, this man is doing the most corrupt shit in the world, but it is. I also wanted you to put it in perspective.
Me?
Yeah, because I obviously don't trade. Mm-hmm. I just like squirrel my money away in the index funds.
Yeah.
Is this, same thing as we're talking about with all the tweets. I don't know how misleading they are, right? It's like 3,700 trades over one quarter. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but I'm sure you've seen these where they're like, that amounts to
an average of 59 per day, 9 per hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or is that not crazy?
It is that's a very,
mean, for a president, that's psycho.
Yeah.
But for your average guy in the market.
Even for a quote unquote professional like me, which I use I'm on the lower end of a professional. You saw the Financial Times graphic that Connor will have you pull up. It says visualization of how many trades. You can see just before he started being president, and then all of a sudden when he was president last year, right?
Yeah, this is just because it
started this
up. Yeah.
quarter, yeah. So me stupid.
It's okay.
Me forgot. But anyway, it went from decent amount. Still, that's a lot of trades for a fucking president. Even before this. But something happened in the first quarter where it just ramped up. Normally, a president or anyone who's significantly rich and has a conflict of interest or potential conflict of interest, they put it into what's called a blind trust.
Some liquidate it, like the peanut farmer, Jimmy Carter.
Oh, yeah. So what is a blind trust? It's when you find a blind guy and you just trust him. You trust him. You trust him with your money. And normally that's what you do. and he's just buying stuff without you.
You're just letting him do it.
He doesn't even know what he's buying. And but no, a blind trust is when you don't even know they're buying and selling on your behalf, and you don't have access to see what it is they're doing, so that there's no conflict of interest. But in this case,
and you just go about and you do your job. You're like, I'm the president of the United States. My job is to make American people happy and make sure they're taken care of. And we're doing good things.
Yeah.
Instead, Trump is doing he's doing it a bit differently.
Well, you know where President Trump's assets are held and who's managing them, right?
It's the Donald Trump revocable trust or something.
It's managed by his children.
Yes, which is managed by his sons. Yes,
Donald Jr. And I really like this. There's a White House spokesman, Davis Ingle, put out a statement to CNBC, and he said, "quote There are no conflicts of interest." Oh. Okay.
Yeah, well, then let's just wrap this up.
And he goes on and says, President Trump only acts in the best interests of the American public, which is why they overwhelmingly reelected him to this office, despite years of lies and false accusations against him and his businesses from the fake news media. So I think that actually settles that. We can probably just stop.
But we're not going to, because it does seem like there's some pretty insane ones here. There's this guy, Judd Legume on Substack, who I saw him.
Judd Legume?
I actually am not familiar with him. But
is he related to Jeff Beans?
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him with maybe a nut joke or something.
And Nani Nut.
But he goes through some of these more egregious ones.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's hard to even imagine a president doing this.
Are you looking at the popular link?
Oh, well, yes. His Substack is called Popular Information. Sorry. But the first one he talks about is the Thermo Fisher Scientific.
Yeah. Ticker symbol TMO.
So on March 11th, President Trump took a tour of a manufacturing facility in Reading, Ohio, owned by Thermo Fisher Scientific, a medical supply company. During the tour, Trump lavished praise on Thermo Fisher, which uses the facility to manufacture prescription drugs on a contract basis.
You guys manufacture drugs?
And he said, "It's a great honor being here. It's a great company.
Wow.
You have done a fantastic job, and I'd like to congratulate you." Later, Trump asked another Thermo Fisher executive to share some great information about this incredible company. The executive talked about how Thermo Fisher is producing drugs for Merck and others at the facility. Trump then explicitly encouraged other pharmaceutical companies to contract with Thermo Fisher to onshore more jobs. He claimed that some pharmaceutical companies were building their own U.S. manufacturing facilities, but said they can get here a lot faster by using this great company. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Did anything happen on that same day that he took a
just
tour
a
of Thermo
nice
Fisher?
tour he did. Yeah. Actually, wait, I'm seeing Trump did not mention that the same day of the tour, March 11th, he purchased between $15,000 and $50,000 of Thermo Fisher stock.
Oh.
He did not publicly disclose the purchase until May 14th.
Oh, a month later. It was unlisted, page 38 of a 113-page document.
And about 1 month before that, he purchased 51,000. So they have these ranges. They're not direct.
Exact
figures. He also purchased between $51,000 and $115,000 worth of Thermo Fisher stock. And he made another one between $15,000 and $50,000 on March 2nd.
So by the time he went and made these remarks about Thermo Fisher, he'd bought about $215,000 worth of stock, which, by the way, is... So that's kind of like beige flag number one for me, is that many of these purchases are quite small individually, but some of them do end up adding up. Like this one, $215,000 is like, all right, that's not the biggest. I'd be pumping, if I had bags to pump, it would be in the millions of dollars, which he has. He has other positions worth many millions of dollars. But the fact that just the fact that he did that, even if it's $5,000, that's blatant. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And if I did that, I would get fined.
He keeps doing this. After that, he travels to Kentucky and delivers a speech that afternoon. During his remarks, Trump singled out Apple and CEO Tim Cook for praise. Apple, a great company, $2.5 billion to manufacture 100% of the glass for iPhones and Apple Watches right here in Kentucky factories. Apple is spending $650 billion on new plants all over the United States. Think of that. Who the hell else could have done this? Nobody else. Nobody else. I say it kiddingly, but I'm actually not kidding. Nobody else could. He's done a good job. Same day, March 11th, Trump purchased between $250,000 and $500,000 of Apple stock.
And now here's a key part. So my brain was going, oh, these are, first of all, these are purchases likely made on his behalf by a financial advisor in a blind trust. So we already know that it isn't a blind trust. Whether or not he trusts blind people, I don't know. I do. I mean, they're just as normal as the rest of us. But no, they're guided by his sons, who are definitely not corrupt at all, and definitely wouldn't use any insider information or anything to their benefit. But many of these trades are marked as unsolicited, and that means that they are not solicited trades being presented to him by a professional. Unsolicited means they're done at his discretion or at his direction, either him or his fuck.
And then it seems like his sons are directly going to him and being like, "Hey, we just got it. Make sure to." Because then, during the speech, Trump also worked in another plug for Thermo Fisher. Here's
the
his
one
quote.
that he had already owned.
I just came from Thermo Fisher Scientific in Reading, Ohio, right across the way. The great American company that's investing $2 billion in domestic manufacturing.
I like this one.
So they're going, Daddy, we're good.
We got it.
Make sure you tell them to buy.
Did you buy it? These fucking morons, man. I gotta hand it to them, I guess, because they are doing it in smaller chunks so as not to be that egregious. Because if you had this power, you'd be able to print billions of dollars.
It is crazy no one's done this before.
I guess, yeah. I mean, people have, but just not politicians.
Also, and I think it's another case of, I think Trump oftentimes seems like he's the most, like he's breaking all these norms, but I think really what he does often is that he just says the quiet part out loud. Mm-hmm. And I think there are plenty of examples of presidents, being untoward with some investments and that kind of thing, but they're always like, we got to make sure we're covering all our bases.
Yeah.
Trump's such a buffoon. I mean, truly, we're like some of these, he's like literally buying Micron stock, calling into the 5 on Fox News and being like, oh boy, if I was a young MAGA out there, I would buy Micron.
It's literally what he did. He bought a few $100,000 worth of overall he purchased between $217,000 and $530,000 of Micron stock. Over the course of 4 unsolicited transactions, again, meaning that they were transactions that were either his idea or Trump Jr.'s. And he called into Fox News' popular talk show, The Five, and said he recently met with Micron's top executive and talked up the company's prospects, saying, I just left the head of Micron. It's one of the hottest companies. And then, of course...
You do have to give it to him. The all of these politicians that preceded him were just... much better at being corrupt.
Who can forget when Trump recently said, "Go out and buy a Dell computer," and as you can guess, he purchased between $1 million and $5 million worth of Dell Technology stocks.
I mean, the timing on this is crazy too. He bought that stock on February 10th, and then it's 9 days later at another speech. He literally just goes out to the audience, go out and buy a Dell computer. These long rambling speeches he's going out and doing are basically
he did it 5 times.
5 times.
February 27th, March 9th, April 16th, and May 8th. And on May 8th, it helped push Dell to an all-time high.
Well, that's why. The first 4 times it didn't quite work. He really wanted to bump it.
Here's one that's a little... oh, wait, no, this is just as egregious. He bought $500,000 to $1 million worth of NVIDIA stock on January 6th. Just a week before the Commerce Department officially approved the sale of some NVIDIA chips to China. Oh, boy. And he did it again with AMD, another chip maker stock, a few days before it was approved to do business with China. Oh, but good news. He did break the law. He didn't report these within 45 days. He missed the deadline for those trades. So he was fined $200. So that's good. That is good.
That'll probably stop him from doing it again.
Yeah. If he even pays the fine.
But yeah, these are some of the really egregious examples of him literally, trying to pump the stocks. Then there's just a ton of examples of him fully just buying into stocks that he knows he's going to just help with regulatory things.
Yeah.
Eli Lilly. It's just like
because he keeps talking about that fat friend of his. This guy's disgusting.
Yeah.
Who does he keep talking?
I don't know.
We still
Didn't
don't know.
Pinpoint who it was?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it Chris Christie? Are they friends? I don't know. I can't keep up with.
Well, it's hard to say, really. They all
Yeah.
kind of. He was so mean to all of them, but then they all kind of fell in line. Ted Cruz is now his friend, but remember he was like Ted Cruz's wife. Woof! What a dog.
Oh boy, man, Ted Cruz is just what a fucking. That guy's just such a massive piece of shit. Everything about Ted Cruz, his face, his fucking eyebrows, his voice, that guy just. I can't imagine fucking that guy. Like his wife, his poor wife.
Are there a lot of guys you can't imagine fucking?
Yeah, I can imagine.
In Congress, specifically?
I don't know. Isn't that there's some good-looking guys in Congress, right?
Oh, I just didn't know there was that many guys in Congress you were imagining fucking.
I want to say Bernie Sanders, but he's a senator.
You can't imagine. Well, he's in Congress.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But you can imagine fucking Bernie Sanders.
No, I can imagine just like.
You can imagine him fucking.
Can you imagine getting, I don't know, tugged off by Bernie Sanders? You better hurry up and come. My wife's coming home.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, that's really good. Hey, everybody. One more quick break we gotta take. You know, man, oh man. See right there, that's it. That's brain fog. That's an example of brain fog. And you get it when you drink subpar stuff like just standard old drip coffee or tea, you know, boring stuff. And I was really struggling with all that nonsense and feeling groggy in the mornings. And I hear stuff about these functional mushrooms, lion's mane and chaga and all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot. And yeah, but I also like coffee still. I like the taste. And then we learn about Mudwtr, man. So their original blend is a coffee alternative made with cacao, chai, we all know and love chai, turmeric, which is anti-inflammatory, and functional mushrooms like lion's mane and reishi. You get a warm, focused boost without that wired buzz or the midday crash that usually tags along with your regular cup of coffee.
And look, we got to talk to those coffee freaks out there, because I know we got some watchers who are doing their don't talk to me till I've had my coffee.
Yeah.
So if you're not ready to let go of coffee entirely, they actually just launched a low-calf coffee made with organic Arabica coffee beans, L-theanine, and the same functional mushrooms you get in their other blends. It's rich, smooth, and only 45 milligrams of caffeine, so you get the flavor you love without the jitters, crash, or spiraling thoughts.
Yeah, to use Mudwtr, you simply drop the powder into your favorite mug, you pour some water on it, give it a mix. Some people like me go wild. I add a little bit of Cramer. Something you can add honey or even CBD. You can drink it hot or cold, whatever your pleasure. There's also caffeine-free blends, matcha, and protein shakes for the body and the mind. So are you ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwtr.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal, up to 43% off starter kits, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code BAZE. These things are great. You just stick it in and it froths it up, mixes it up for you. No more using spoons. That's right, up to 43% off with code BAZE at MUDWTR.com. After your purchase, they'll ask how you found them, so please show your support and let them know we sent you. Okay. Overall, so here's a couple of the ones that Trump did buy. He bought a company called ServiceNow. He bought NVIDIA. He bought Broadcom, Adobe, Oracle, Texas Instruments, Dell, Amazon, among others. It is funny. I mean, the way that some of these filings work and the way that the market's going. ServiceNow, for example, ticker symbol now, has gone up significantly since it was revealed that he bought some, because everybody's thinking, maybe software names are coming back after all. The president of the damn United States owns some. But I truly can't get over how it just this fucking Davis Ingalls saying that there's no conflicts of interest. I mean, how can you?
But it's so hard to know even where to start. I mean, just the guy's the whole thing is just like a walking corruption thing. It's
Yeah.
the Financial Times article was that guy Paolo Zampoli, the guy. The only reason I know him was because the big news was that he's Trump's friend.
Mm-hmm.
He had weird Epstein ties, and he got the mother of his children, his ex-wife, deported because she was, I believe, an immigrant.
Oh, sure.
So he's just like a real despicable guy. But he has this quote where he said, whenever people see me, they want something. They want access to the president. I tell them, buy Boeing. If you want to make the president happy, buy Boeing. It's the simplest thing in the world.
There's one more that I got here. This is from Unusual Whales, pointed out that because there are so many of these things, folks. I mean, again, keep in mind, there's 3,700 trades to go through and pour over and compare with timelines and stuff. But Trump purchased up to $630,000 worth of Palantir. And a month later, he wrote on Truth Social, Palantir Technologies, and included the ticker symbol also, has proven to have great war-fighting capabilities and equipment. So it really is just, I saw this and I thought, okay, surely the MAGA faithful are going to have something to say about this.
Oh my God. How are you going to think that?
I'm just like, what are they going to say? What can they possibly say about this?
Silence.
And I go, no, I check in and you know what it was?
They think it's
used,
cool?
No, they used one example of one stock that underperformed. And they're like, well, riddle me this, libs. How does this matter if he bought a stock and it actually went down? Number one, because of the 45-day thing. It could have been, obviously, with the sheer amount of trades he's doing, this is active day trading stuff. You could make the argument this is algorithmic, too.
Right.
Because there's such, I trade up to...
Do you think you make this many trades in a quarter?
No, but
that's crazy.
I trade probably, even today, just on vacation, or not on vacation, but on this trip, even just today, I traded probably total of buys and sells combined. Probably, I probably had about 15 buys and sells.
They've probably had days like that if they're averaging 9 a day.
Yeah, or 59 per day.
No.
Yeah, it's 59.
59 per day?
Yeah, 3,700 trades over a quarter, 59 per day, average 9 per hour. Which is like one every 7 minutes. Something like that. So either Trump Jr. is on there. Oh, and speaking of Trump Jr., his assets under management.
The 1776 fund?
Yeah. Well, no, that's different. The 1776 fund is their slush fund.
Yeah, but that thing has ballooned like massively.
That thing is literally 1.776, and that's for the.
No. Sorry, this is going to get confusing because we're going to get to the DOJ slush fund. That's the amount that has been set aside. 1.776 billion. Very patriotic of them. That's why I got it wrong. It's the 1789 fund.
Oh.
The Trump brothers have this moronic
idiots fund.
Patriotic investment. They've basically
I'm Donald Trump Jr. We're investing in a 1789 fund. What is? Sorry, go on. I was trying to hand it his fucking voice.
No, that's just another. That's just another element of this massive corruption going on. The Trump brothers are basically making massive deals all over the world. A bunch in the Middle East, obviously, and then their goal is to hit 10 billion within the next.
They're going to do it at this rate because this is their assets under management went from $200 million to $3.5 billion in the last year. That's a 10x. And he's just got the hot hand. What can I say? He's just they're gifted. They're gifted investors and deal makers.
I don't think we should punish luck. I don't think we should punish
or luck, brother. It's skill. Are you kidding me? These guys are Trumps. Their name is synonymous with deal making.
Their name is synonymous with success.
Gold. I had a sketch that I wanted to do years ago where Donald Trump Jr. is holding. He's got someone at gunpoint. He's robbing them, and he goes, "My dad is the president of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands. You must give me that gold." And the guy's like, whoa. And he goes, I'm the president of, and before he could even finish, he goes, I don't care if you're the president of the toilet for all I care. My dad is the president. You have to give me that gold. And that's how he talks in my mind.
That feels pretty accurate to
Isn't
what's
it fun?
happening in real life.
I just like that my dad is the president of the United States of America, and then he tacks on into the republic for which it stands. But anyway, these guys. I talk about checking in on the MAGA faithful on Twitter to see what they have to say, and it's so. The fact that they're like, this doesn't mean anything because they're expecting, they think that if there were any corruption, it would be all of these stocks are just like outperforming one after the other. It's just the gaslighting and
well, it reminds me of when I think it was like when the tax returns was a big thing. Remember when that was like the biggest scandal?
Oh yeah, Rachel Maddow was like, I've got it. Here, folks. And my mom was like, ooh. And I was like, Mom, don't.
The MSNBC moms were like, we finally got him, girls. Yeah. But it was the same thing where like it finally comes out and then they just switch their tune. They go, good. It's smart that he doesn't pay his taxes. They don't use him for anything smart anyway. So he's just a good businessman. He's just like a smart guy. I wish I didn't pay my taxes. He's never been more prescient than when he said I could shoot someone on Fifth Ave and I wouldn't lose any voters.
Yeah, but at that point, I feel like he needs to update that thing. I feel like I could choke out a baby and body slam it.
Sure.
And people would blame the baby for being, a different race or being illegal or something. Like, yeah, who was that guy? There was that guy who just killed his own daughter. And before he killed her, he said he wouldn't care if Trump, like, raped her or something.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
He shot his own daughter. They had it. She was a lib. He was conservative. Can I get any more obvious? They got in a fight over Donald Trump. What more can I say? Can you name that song?
It's like Skater Boy or something? Yeah.
And yeah, I guess one of the last things he said to her was like, I don't know. I might be butchering this, but it's fucking, these people they're the ones with Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah. But also, I think also like that feeling we were talking about of being like, maybe I should just let this one wash over me like they all do. Like, of course, he's the most corrupt guy in the world. I think the problem is, where do you funnel that energy when there is truly no one who's going to stop him?
Yeah.
And maybe it's not going to,
or trying to convince voters that like it matters, and just knowing that he knows that his voter base is too stupid and too disconnected from respectable news sources to even have this stuff come in front of their faces.
Yeah, but that would require them to then do something once they took power.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have any interest in doing that. And I cannot, we've talked about this so many times, I cannot be more serious when I say that like this needs to be punished. This, like, we cannot just elect someone else and then go, whew, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
This is psychotic.
Yeah.
And, I think the fact that they couldn't get it done after January 6th, and we could have never been in this situation had they prosecuted him properly, is just all the evidence they're not going to do anything. And that is probably a good segue into the
slush fund?
The 1776.
Oh, yeah, man. So you guys remember January 6th? I wish we could play the clips, but C-SPAN and the other news websites love to
copyright us.
They love to
Which
copyright
I feel like is recent.
us.
I feel like we used to get away with it a little bit.
Yeah. Someone asked Donald Trump, he's standing there in front of, who's that doctor? It's funny. It's Mark Cuban there.
Which is, I'm like, what does he do? I thought he was like Major Kamala. I'm riding with her.
I think he cares because this was a Trump RX thing. Yeah, and it's what's it called? Mark's major discount.
Mark's Emporium.
Mark's Emporium.
Prescription drugs.
Mark Megorium's Wonder Drug Emporium or something like that. But some intrepid reporter asked, the DOJ has this new fund, $1.7 billion. Why should taxpayers pay for the January 6thers?
But Trump, I don't think that's real. Did you watch the video? He doesn't necessarily say that, which is another thing people keep doing. And I find it very frustrating.
Tell us what he said.
He didn't say, so that guy said something like, well, because I reward loyalty, whatever, right? That's not what he said. But if you don't know, Trump basically did some weird fuckery. The right is in control of everything. Mm-hmm. So he basically sued the IRS, demanding at least $10 billion.
Billion with a B.
$10 billion.
For releasing his
the tax returns we were just talking about. And said, you know what, I'll withdraw my settlement, withdraw my suit, and then instructed the Department of Justice to settle and create this slush fund for him and his MAGA allies and anyone who's been wronged with, and I don't even
by the previous administration.
Don't even want to say this term because I don't know where the hell it came from, but all of a sudden it's everywhere. Lawfare.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like that, it's this. The Biden administration is declaring lawfare on us.
Well, these people are victims.
Yeah, and that's why. And
and also, they've got to. They're also dropping any and all audits against Trump and anyone in the Trump family.
Well, good. They were not going to find anything anyway.
No, I know.
It
was a waste of taxpayer money.
Hey guys, we got to take a quick break to thank the sponsor, Quo.
Whoa, baby, QUO.
Right? We're looking at you business owners who are looking for some solutions. When you're in that level up mindset for your business, it's wild how much the basic stuff matters, like how you talk to customers and keep your team on the same page. Mm-hmm. A cleaner, more modern setup can make everything feel smoother, which is why today's episode is sponsored by Quo, spelled QUO, the modern alternative to run your business communications.
Yeah, Quo is the #1 rated business phone system on G2 with over 3,000 reviews, built for how modern teams work. That's why more than 90,000 businesses, from solo operators to growing teams, rely on Quo to stay connected, professional, and consistently reachable. It works wherever you are, right from an app on your phone or computer, and lets you keep your existing number, which is huge. You can add new numbers or teammates in minutes, sync your CRM, and rely on seamless routing and call flows as your business scales.
My favorite part is your entire team can handle calls and texts from one shared number. Ooh. No more missed messages or disconnected conversations. Everyone sees the full thread, making replies faster, and customers feel genuinely cared for.
Make this the season where no opportunity and no customer slips away. Try Quo for free. Plus, get 20% off your first 6 months when you go to quo.com/bays. That's QUO.com/BAES. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers.
Thank you, Trump.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
But so, yes, you're probably seeing that $1.8 billion number. That's a rounding up of the very patriotic $1.776 billion.
We should apply. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, I was wrongfully treated on January 6th as well.
I was there on January 6th. I punched a cop.
Maybe we'll insert
a lib cop.
Oh, well then he probably had it coming.
Yeah.
We'll insert what Trump was actually saying, but
The Justice Department has this new fund that was announced today, $1.7 billion.
Yeah.
Why should taxpayers pay for the January?
Well, it's been very well received, I have to tell you. I know very little about it. I wasn't involved in the whole creation of it and the negotiation. But this is reimbursing people that were horribly treated. It's anti-weaponization. They've been weaponized. They've been, in some cases, imprisoned wrongly. They paid legal fees that they didn't have. They've gone bankrupt. Their lives have been destroyed. And they turn out to be right. I mean, it was a terrible period of time in the history of our country. And they worked on it. I know the Justice Department, it's really been working on it very hard. There's been numerous other occasions over the years where things like this have been done. But these were people that were weaponized and really treated brutally by a system that was so corrupt, with corrupt people running it. And they're getting reimbursed for their legal fees and the other things that they had to suffer.
It was basically, he's saying, I don't know anything about it, obviously. He's not going to come out and be like, yes, I directed them to do it. I thought it was a good idea. But he's done that before. I could see him in like a month being like, well, I created the slush fund. Everyone loves the slush fund, don't we, folks?
Slushies, they were something you got in a Little League game. But then you grow up and they become something related to money.
But then
everybody loves money. I love it.
But then he does the like, and they were treated very unfairly, those January 6ers. And they had to use their own money on lawyers that they didn't have. They ended up in prison a lot of times. I got them out of prison.
You know what the MAGA faithful online had to say about this? Obama did it. Obama had a $700 million fund for Native Americans. Huh, yeah. For Native Americans who had their land stolen or some shit. Yeah, so fuck you. And guess what? They gave money to people who didn't even file claims. They just gave money to people, Native Americans. And guess what they did with all the money that didn't get used? They sent it to nonprofits and NGOs.
Wait, I really love this. It's very beautiful.
It's what they did, and it's what they're bitching about.
When
online.
you think about it, the January 6ers are kind of like our Native Americans. And they
How so?
They deserve every penny. How so?
Oh, you mean because the one guy was wearing that headdress?
They're fighting to get their country back.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There was a guy in a headdress.
Uh-huh.
There's gotta be one more. Unfairly maligned.
Unfairly maligned, yeah. Outnumbered.
Outnumbered.
Well, like relative to the country, there was a small amount of them.
Yeah. Also kind of engineered a bit of a what would you call it? Unconventional warfare.
Guerrilla warfare? Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, sure. Wow. Very good. Wow. Yeah, that is a good connection.
Maybe we can put it right here.
What?
That video where the guy on January 6th they're all climbing.
Oh, and he
thing.
falls? Oh, yeah. I love the lady who
Run
got
it on
maced.
loop.
Who got maced and she's going, what? Then someone asks the reporter's like, what are we doing here? He goes, what do you mean, what are we doing here? It's a revolution.
I got maced.
You got maced.
By the police.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
I hope she gets some of this money.
I do wish. How nice would it be if that was just one weird blip on our in our little timeline, and we could all just joke about that. But now they've been classified as victims by our moron president, and they have a $1.8 billion slush fund.
Yeah. I read that there was
Remember
a guy.
when they were like making songs in jail?
No.
I think they were podcasting too. I think there was like some weird.
What's up, guys? It's episode 4. We're broadcasting you live from the federal penitentiary just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. It's fucked up what Biden's done to us. You know, I still haven't seen a lawyer. I haven't been able to talk to a lawyer.
Also, you have to love that like 75% of them at this point.
Are child molesters?
Yeah, they just were all like, they spent like 4 years being like, we've been treated unfairly. We need to get out of here. We've done nothing wrong. And then just like one by one, they all just get pulled over and they're like, please don't look in the trunk. And it's just like literally DVDs of child porn falling out.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably planted on them by Biden, Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, I mean, I guess to round out this whole thing about insider trading and whatnot, there at last was there's a clip from the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, talking about lawmakers being able to trade stocks, and he said we have to have sympathy. We need to at least let them engage in some stock trading so they can continue to take care of their family. I absolutely agree, sir. You know what? We should give them access to margin accounts.
Investing is fine, but like they always say trading.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to make this trade or my whole fucking life is over. And my family is never going to be able to afford to go to college or anything. And it's like, just put your money in index funds. No one's saying you can't.
Find a blind guy you can trust.
Yeah. I mean.
Or a deaf guy. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't know exactly how they would enforce all of the rules to make sure there's no fuckery going on.
Well, they do have a deterrent, that $200 fine.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, where I'm like, we make it like a $1 million fine or something. You get caught, you're absolutely screwed.
I like that.
But like there's a reason I wish I looked up the numbers, but it just comes to mind. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She left office recently. She she sacrificed herself at the altar of America First and shed her
political sepulchre.
Shed her MAGA roots. But
she'll be back.
I think she left with like $49 million or something ridiculous. How am I going to find this number?
MTG total earnings in office or something like that. That's fucking absurd, man. Man, I hate her. I hate her so much.
I mean, let's see. So her estimated stock portfolio grew by 476%.
Nice. Good for her.
$4 million.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, hit me up. Bing bang.
So, okay, beyond her personal stock portfolio, the bulk of her wealth, which brought her net worth from $700,000 when she came into office to approximately $25 million.
Jesus Christ.
So clearly, something is happening.
She's investing in pull-up bars or something like that.
Yeah.
See those lats, man? That lady can do a pull-up, I swear to
Although
God.
she does that weird one where
she does kip-ups. Yeah, she's a CrossFit.
Oh.
She's that weird subsect of CrossFitters that's like loves Jesus, which is fine. You can love that guy.
All this is to say, though, these people act as if if we don't let them trade, we have infringed on some God-given right. The fact of the matter is, none of you have to be in office. Don't run for office. What if we just say, hey, here's part of the deal. I don't know what the congressional salary is.
It should be 500 grand, and then that's
it's close to like 200K.
Yeah,
but like keep it at 200K. That's a great salary.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a lawmaker, then don't do it.
Yeah.
If you're in it because you're like, hey, I need to make stock trades, then go be a fucking broker.
Yeah. Or be like me and get your get your license and grind it out like the rest of us. You fucking piece of shit.
But I don't give a shit if you can't trade. It's not part of your job description.
No, it's not. Fuck yeah. Oh God, man. I am so, I thought I was stressed out with this cat. I was so stressed out. I thought of clavicular because my cortisol levels were spiking repeatedly. I'll tell about it. My favorite thing to round this out, Jim Cramer had a bit of a
beautiful.
By the way, I don't know if we'll be able to play this clip again because it's CNBC, but his posture is terrible. He's sitting there and he's like he's hunched like this and he's got his glasses and he's truly going like that because one of his big trades was that Donald Trump owns a ton of Intel and was repeatedly pumping Intel. And what's his name? Is that Carl Quintanilla?
I don't keep those guys' names in my head, top of mind.
Carl Fuzzy Chinchilla is they're astonished. They're talking about how it's really messed up, and Jim Cramer was just going, yeah, well.
According to the filings, the president's been trading some intel in the quarter. Yeah.
Trade.
Got nothing to say about it?
Yeah.
All right, don't worry. We're not having technical difficulties here, everybody, but we got to go.
It is the only... Honestly, I think he's the only one having a public...
reaction.
An appropriate public reaction to this. It looks like he has a stroke on camera.
It does.
But then he like literally cannot talk.
Yeah.
Everyone is astounded by this.
And they're making fun of him. They're like, okay, yeah, he's speechless. We'll come back after this.
Which I think is the right reaction.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I wouldn't be speechless. I'd just be going, why didn't I buy more? Jesus Christ. The next time Trump... This now sets a precedent for the next time Trump pumps a stock... All the my timeline, all my chat rooms are gonna be. Hey, he talked about whatever the talk is. Oh, we gotta go out and buy it.
Well, maybe.
Everybody.
Maybe I should change my tune. Maybe he's the nicest president we've ever had because. How many?
And I'm imagining him right next to you, getting because you know the face he does when he's getting complimented. Yeah. He's going.
Did you see the Pawnstars guy?
No, what?
the Pawnstars guy, I don't know what the speech was. They brought the Pawnstars guy up, and he didn't know he was going to speak. And so he gives this weird, unprepared, like, oh, wow, I didn't know I was going to speak, but, God, I love this man. He's going to go down in history. Have we ever had a president like this? Oh, and it's just, it's exactly what you're talking about. And Trump is right there doing the thing.
He's looking down, pretending to be modest. Well, yeah.
But how many instances has Trump given us? I mean, the most famous one, obviously, during the tariffs.
Oh, yeah. Now's a great time to buy stocks. Fuck me.
He's literally going out to, I mean, maybe we should just start going to Trump rallies. He's going there day of. He's like, I just left the factory. Bye, baby.
Yeah.
I should just travel around like I'm a deadhead and be like, oh, all right, we're doing
thermoscientific.
Thermoscientific. We're doing, okay, I'll buy a Dell. Micron? Great.
I want to go to a Trump rally and just shout out, "What stocks do we buy, sir?"
Yeah.
And hopefully he wouldn't take that as a sarcastic remark, because he'd go, "Oh, well, someone asked me what stocks to buy. They got Dell. Dell's your computer. I remember.
I like Dell.
I like Dell. Michael Dell. Oh God, man, he really just.
So maybe he's.
Intel did
being a good guy.
Part of the reason I bought Intel is because the government bought it, and I thought surely there's no way that it's going to go any lower with the government and now Nvidia backstopping it.
And he made out like a bandit on that one.
He made out like a freaking bandit.
What did he do? He turned like.
I think it's up to like $46 billion. The United States.
Hey, that's one hell of a trader, isn't it?
That's one hell of a trade, man. Well, what else do we have we do have an update on Elon Musk. He lost. He did lose. He did be losing.
Which I find it odd. So the jury decided against Elon Musk, and
unanimously.
If you missed last week's episode, we're talking about the Elon Musk's case against OpenAI and Sam Altman, him being pissed about them stealing away his beautiful little nonprofit that was supposed to make AI for good. But the fact that it even went to trial, I had assumed it had a reasonable chance of success. The jury decided that it was the statute of limitations had run. I'm like, how the hell did this thing not get dismissed before it even went to a trial? I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But Elon says he's appealing. And we say, you know what? Have at it, pal. You two keep getting wrapped up in that. Please let more texts come out. I want... I think Sam Altman probably comes out looking the worst. Even though Elon lost.
Yeah.
Elon's such a nut. He's always, letting his dick hang out, saying the craziest stuff online. I feel like Sam Altman tries to keep it a little buttoned up. But seeing him just be such a little turd on those texts... Directionally good or directionally bad?
Yeah. Speaking of having your dick out, I you know how sometimes you forget to zip up and you come out and your fly's open? I've had a nightmare where I'm drunk at a bar, and when I say nightmare, I mean like I'm not asleep. This is like me actually out, and my penis is out, and I'm just like peeing and looking at my phone, and I'm like, man, wouldn't that be crazy if I totally forgot to put my penis inside and I just walked out of here with my penis out?
It's like one of those things.
Nobody would notice right away.
Is it kind of like the thing where when you walk by, like when you're on a rooftop of a tall building, you have that thing of like, don't jump.
Oh, yeah,
It'd
jump.
be crazy if I jumped.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like that? Where you're like, oh, it'd be crazy if I walked out with my penis.
No, it's more of, kind of, yeah. Yeah, actually, kind of. It's just a fear of like, man, what if I did that? That would suck. What would I do?
It's like how I can't stop thinking about how we're in the World Trade Center.
Yeah. Or I'm peeing, or I've got my dick out, and the first person to see is the pilot as it comes through and crashes through the building.
And it's
we
a
both
baby.
Go, oh! I just love that every time it's that sound. The plane's crashing, and I'm going, oh! But
they definitely did like a huh.
The last but certainly not least, we've got the China summit is over, and it kind of went out with a whimper and not a bang, because they had you thinking that, man, oh man, this is going to be the deal of the century. It was 2 days, 16 executives, the sexiest executives that Donald Trump could put together.
The hottest ones he could find.
The hottest ones.
Nope, not hot enough.
Did you see that giant Chinese guy?
Did Trump get brutally Chinese mugged?
Well, one of the guys that he brought is this massive Chinese guy.
Trump brought a massive Chinese guy?
Trump brought a
to
massive
be like,
Chinese
look how big we
guy.
grow them in America.
Yeah.
You guys got one this big?
Yeah. This is what American Chinese food does to a motherfucker.
Well, Xi should have brought Yao Ming out.
Ooh, that would have been cool. Who would we have? Shaq?
Well, no, if they're just strictly Chinese guys.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who the biggest...
Trump's making a last-minute call. Get me a bigger Chinese guy.
Give me a bigger Chinese guy.
He
I
brought
don't
out-
care if you got to put him in platform shoes like Tom Cruise. Bring him here.
He brought out Yao.
Yeah, he brought out Yao Ming. We did get a 200 jet order for Boeing airplanes, so that's great.
Which
but
also, I don't even know if that's confirmed. I feel like it was...
I didn't even know that was a thing that we wanted.
Apparently, according to Paolo Zampoli, the way to make Trump happy is to buy Boeing, so...
Wow. We also got a vague promise to keep the Strait of Hormuz open, no tariff cuts, and no NVIDIA deal, which is what a lot of people were assuming would happen. And, boy, this week's going to be exciting. We've got the SpaceX S1. And the S1, for those of you who don't remember, is the first filing that they put out there when when a company is going public. It has everything on there. All of the risks, all of the things that their competitors, they lay it all out there. I'm excited to look at the risks. That's always the fun part. They got to think of everything.
I got to imagine there's a big risk of Elon going insane.
Ooh, that is a good thing to look out for.
Although he's like, it's two sides of the coin with Elon. There's people who are like, I want Elon at the helm. He's the only one crazy enough to do it. That son of a bitch swallowed a barrel and I'll fall into the ends of the earth. But there's also, but none of it's ever mattered. He's been crazy forever. You know, what is it? The SEC stands for Suck Elon's Cock. It's like he's been antagonizing regulators for his entire tenure.
He's going to be a trillionaire.
That
if it goes to if it gets valued at $2 trillion, which is looking like it will be, he will wake up a trillionaire, and maybe he'll kill himself because he'll realize, wow, it didn't make me any happier. He's truly like a biblical character. All of these guys are biblical characters.
I mean, it's starting to feel, you know, I don't know if I would say end times or what, but yeah, I'm not quite prepared for a trillionaire. I don't think it's there's something about looking around LA and seeing all the like just
squalor.
Yeah, and just being like, oh, we have a trillionaire.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
But he's going to get us to Mars. I understand.
There's gonna be
How about we get us to prosperity
understand?
here on Earth first? You absolute dipshit fuck. Man, I just can't. I don't get it.
I also don't think he's going to get us to Mars anytime
No,
soon.
and who fucking cares? What's that going to get us?
Mega drivers on the moon.
Mega drivers?
Is that what they were called? What was he calling them?
Mass drivers?
Mass drivers on the moon?
Yeah.
What about mass drivers on the moon?
Suck my ass, man. And then we have Google I.O. started today, which is their big, hey, look at all the shit that we've got. Look at all the cool products and whatnot. And then NVIDIA earnings are tomorrow for us, yesterday for you guys, and that's going to be a big one. That's going
to be
a big
good
one.
or we're all screwed.
They need to be good or we're all going to die. And I don't make the rules. That's just how it happens. That's how it works.
So everyone say your prayers tonight.
Mm-hmm,
Well, actually don't, because by the time you're seeing this, we could all be dead because NVIDIA fucked it.
That's true. And Warsh, the new Fed chair, he may not play the game that we all want him to play or that the market wants him to play because we actually may get a rate hike because of inflation. We've got oil doobie having been chilling above $100 a barrel. What? Doobie having been chilling?
It's just like, I think I'm just laughing from, discomfort at the situation of just like, yeah, I don't know. Nothing seems real anymore, but.
Well, bonds are collapsing, and as we know that when bonds collapse, the interest rates go up, and the market hasn't cared about oil or bonds, and I suspect that they are finally going to start caring. We'll probably talk about this on StockTwits on Thursday. but that means companies are paying more to finance things because growth stocks are less appealing than bonds because, hey, suddenly growth stocks have competition. If I can get, 5% on these 30-year bonds or 2.05 on the 10-year bond, why am I going to do that? Or why am I going to buy growth stocks when money is more expensive and these growth stocks might flounder and yada, yada, yada. Fuck me. I don't give a fuck. We should just call it off. We should just fucking...
Let's just call it all off.
We should just go to the Wall Street right now.
We should get a redo.
We should just go to Wall Street right now and say, can you guys close it?
Close it up.
Shut it down. Everybody, the casino is closed. We did it.
We all did it.
We showed it was possible.
We elected a traitor-in-chief.
Mm.
AIT and AD.
I just want God to come. Just get down here already, and just we're ready. It's about that time
for God to come.
Yeah, it's about that time. Make yourself known. Oh, we didn't even get to the part where Trump truthed that picture of him holding a fucking alien's hand.
The alien was handcuffed.
It was. Was it some kind of joke about illegal aliens, though? Is that what it was?
No, I think some people were saying. I thought you were saying that he was saying there was going to be some kind of announcement.
I saw someone. Someone was saying that. Oh, the rumor mill is swirling that Trump is preparing a speech about disclosure. Boy, that would make Steven Spielberg's movie just tank, huh? Because it'd be like, we know, we don't need to see Disclosure Day.
It's also not. I don't know. I have. Do you have any alien friends? Do you have any friends who are really into the alien stuff?
Yeah, I know a few people. Sure,
and I think
everybody knows an alien guy.
I think there was some real excitement. Like, remember he dumped all those files with, which you look through them and you're like, what am I looking? Because people are like, this is proof. And I'm like,
yeah.
And they're like, do you not see the dot? Like, okay.
Do you not see the dot, you fucking dipshit
so
clown?
Above my pay grade, maybe. And it's just like, yeah, of course they're dumping this shit for people to pour over when things are just going unbelievably bad.
Mm.
Don't fall for it, folks.
I want God to return and basically say, hey, these guys, this guy's literally like a false prophet, a false idol that I warned you about in the Bible. We gotta update. It's a new Bible, folks.
He literally did the golden calf statue.
Oh, I know.
I would feel bad if God came though, and he was just so mad at us. He'd be like, What are you
guys doing? God, you guys just looking around. No, put that down. Oh, Jesus. No, stop. Yeah. He'd be pissed. But I'd be one of the good kids who's like looking up at the parent who's mad at the other siblings. Like, I know, I tried to tell him. I tried, but they won't not listen.
It'd be like it was like last week we were playing tennis at this public court, and I guess in the summers they block off one of them for lessons for children, and just the whole time we were trying to play, you just hear this. It was just one guy and a group of children, and just the whole time you hear him like, no more throwing rackets.
Poor guy. Oh man,
that's what it'd be like if God came back.
Well, folks, hopefully this didn't spike your cortisol levels this episode. I know it's pretty disheartening to know that there's nothing you can do about it.
But you can try to hold. We can demand more from an incoming administration. We can. I do hope there is a massive public pushing for punishing this behavior. I mean, we cannot. We're just going to turn into some
banana
corrupt,
republic.
Yeah, a corrupt dictatorship.
I hope we turn into a J. Crew instead. Or I don't know what's comparable to it. I can't go back to that joke. It's already over.
Go back to it. Can we revisit that joke for a second?
No, but J. Crew is the most. What am I going to say? Aritzia or something?
I actually don't know. I know that. I know that.
Gap.
It goes Old Navy Gap, Banana Republic.
Old Navy Gap, Banana Republic.
Old Navy's the bad one.
Yeah.
Or actually,
Gap sucks too. And then Banana Republic sucks shit. And then J. Crew is on its way to suck down.
No, but Gap, Banana Republic, and Old Navy are all owned by the same guy.
Yeah.
It's like a Lexus Toyota situation.
Yeah. Well, Lexus is Toyota's luxury brand.
Yeah, Banana Republic.
Acura is Nissan's luxury brand.
Banana Republic is Gap's luxury brand.
Well, then, okay, got it.
And Old Navy is like their Scion.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know if you want us to tell you what the other tiers of some of your favorite brands are.
We're going to see you in the bonus. I'm going to talk about my awful night. BenandEmilShow.com.
Awful night.
So bad.
I had a great night last night. I'm going to tell you about that.
Okay, great. I can't wait.
It was a really lovely night. Oh, wow. I didn't know where that was going. It got to about here. I got nervous, and then he luckily landed the plane.
I'm saluting outward. Don't anybody screenshot this.
No, don't do that.
Don't screenshot that. All right. We'll see you in the bonus. BenandEmilShow.com. Bye.
Bye.
Coming up on this week's episode of BenandEmilShow.com.
Who are you going to offend?
If anyone's...
Whoa, careful, dude. It was grooms and shorts and flip-flops. I mean, you haven't said the color of this guy's skin.
The groom's no, white guy.
Okay. All right.
And...
Dreads?
No.
Short, zero hair? Pencil beard? He sounds like a pencil beard. Glasses?
No.
We had a wireless phone, but...
I think we had both.
All right, just go into a different room. I'm going to the office.
But that's fine, but there's nothing like, I'm sure you had this experience where you called girls.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have to call their house. And you'd go like, hi, Mrs. McGuire.
Is Erin there? And then I would just tell her to go on AIM. Just be like, hey, it's Ben, go on the internet.
Oh,
I would say go on the internet, and then she would, her screen name would pop up, and I was like, hell yeah, and it gave me such dopamine.
That's cheating.
To see your crush's name. Well, and then
you have to call, and you got to do the like. Me and Ryan are gonna go to
town center
on Friday.
Yeah. Last night it said sit down on the ground to make yourself smaller and make purring sounds. So I'm sitting on the ground. The cat's like 15 feet away just staring at me. I'm looking at it and I'm blinking at it slowly because you're supposed to do that. It indicates that you're not a threat because you're willing to close your eyes, and it shows that you trust the cat. Hey, like, I trust you that you're not going to attack me when my eyes are closed. That's why if you've ever seen a cat, they're like chilling, they do that. They close their eyes and they slowly blink them. It's a way to signal to each other.
Oh.
So I'm laying there. I'm sitting there on the ground.
If there's any cats watching.
Yeah.